So hello and welcome to Cookie's Fishing Capers, and this video I'm hoping is going to be a game changer for me because I'm going to be fishing tomorrow. So it's about 11:15 at night and my wife has bought me some chickpeas, sort of thing you get from a health shop. Good morning. And that's how they've all popped out, like popcorn really, I suppose. Now it does state to boil them, which softens them up a bit, but I've got to be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to bother. Just see that in there. There we are. They're pretty tough, you know. I'm pressing that, and a lot of you probably know, my subscribers, that this is kind of what I've been using lately, this hay stuff. £5 a bottle. I've got banoffee. To be honest, whenever I see this one I always want to eat whatever's on this. It smells divine. Well, they both do, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a few chickpeas, just literally spread that across the top in one tub and spread the other one using this in the other, yellow and green. Just give it a whirl. If I haven't got to air fry them and I can literally take them as they are, it's a game changer. Okay, so you can see there they are. They're like a light pink. Now I've got to be honest with you, there's one thing that I suppose does concern me a little bit. Will they go into PVA? The reason I say that is they're still very damp, and as you know, that's where the air fryer comes in. Now I might well give a couple of minutes on a few of these, so I probably will do. I think I'll drop them in for a minute or two just to get them dried out a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to do that. That's divine, just look at that. So there'll be yellows against the pinks, chickpeas. I'll tell you something, I cannot believe just how many chickpeas pop out from that one bag. So we're on our way. I've just checked the sat nav and it's 28 minutes to Oaklands Fishery. As I say, I've been looking on the website recently, and looks like there's some really nice fish in there. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be fishing the specie pool. I think there's 3 pools in total, but I'm going to speak to the owner when I get there, and just to see what the crack is really. So just a note, when you land here in reception, you're met with a couple of really nice guys. In fact, they've got a little shop as well that sell pellets, boilies and oils and all sorts, which is fantastic. And then when you land here, you're issued the rules, which are just there. I know it's hard for you to see that, but there you go. And also you're given a map. Now, what I've been informed is when you come into the farm, you bear left through the silver gate, which will take you to the specie pool, and that's what I'm going to do. He said they've been having some nice fish out there, so yeah, I'm going to give it a whirl, and I'll come back to you in a second. Well, here we are. What do you reckon to that? How nice is this? How lovely. Very, very impressive. Going to show you my rig. So there you are, fluorocarbon as per usual, just a 1.5 ounce lead, and look at that. Yes, believe it or not, that's the yellow ones, which I didn't even bother putting in the air fryer. And there's the bait, soaking with all the banoffee juice, and I'm just going to cast that right out towards the island, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Well, that was a rubbish cast, wasn't it? Right, so that is, look at that. I haven't even covered it in the larvae on the chickpea yet, but that's going in the margin. I've got to be honest with you, I might just fish the margins. At the moment, they are coming in and out that area. So, yeah, I mean, I can clip that up, so that's no issue, that rod, but I'm not happy where that is. I might move it in a minute, but that's what that looks like. I'll put some goo on that chickpea and see if we can get that down on the margin, just near the bush to my right. I'll come back to you in a second. See you in a bit. Well, I didn't see that happening as soon as that. I wasn't expecting it. But I'll take it, that's a definite. Bloody hell. I thought he was going to take the rod in, to be honest. And he's in. So there you go. I'd say £3. Yeah, proper rough and ready angry mirror carp. Let's see if we can get something a bit bigger. Okay, so I've gone to a health shop the other day and selling raisins. Now I've promised myself today I was going to give them a go, and I've cut them down, and that's what it looks like. So the left hand rod with the yellow chickpeas, I'm not giving up on it, but I'm going to just swap them over. You know, it's more about curiosity. Now I've doubled up on them because what I don't want them to do, if you can probably see, I've put quite a bigger, come on, focus up, try. Anyway, I've put a bigger stop on there, and I wanted to see if the carp would be interested. Well, there's the raisins. Yes, there are raisins in there with pellets. Let's give it a whirl out there. Well, we're definitely into something bigger. The right hand rod has just tore off, and this does feel, I don't know, you never can tell, but it's just took me under that bush, and oh my god, oh dear me, it feels a better fish. I'm going to come around the other way in a minute. It definitely seems to spot with those chickpeas there, doesn't it? Probably a small fish, but I don't know. I don't think it's as big as I was thinking, but the way it took the rod, blimey. Yep, right, let's get this sorted. Oh. It's actually a common. Oh, you can probably just see it now, but blimey. It took off like a steam train. Oh. He's definitely not happy. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, it's not as big as I thought. Not one of the big ones anyway, but it's something different. It's a common carp this time. They definitely fight wild in here, that's for sure. I've had some hits on these rods, but that was incredible. Come back to you in a bit. It's got a bit of a ghost carp look about this one. Again, not a huge fish by any means, but as we said before, a fish is a fish, and there he is. Oh, he's even had the he's been very kind enough to show his dorsal for a minute then. But yeah, there we are. So it's, again, nothing humongous, but I can assure you there are bigger fish in here, definitely, from what I've seen. So I'm going to keep working at it, and I'll catch up in a bit. We're in straight away. Again, I've only just dropped it in now. I was just about to set up the other rod and go back onto the yellow chickpeas, and this just ripped off again. Well, well, well. I'm just trying to see where it is at the minute. That's why I'm up and down like a fiddler's elbow. Again, I think it's only a small fish, but I always say where the small fish are, the big ones aren't too far behind. So yeah, this is interesting. I'll tell you, I've never seen fish fight like this before though. It's quite incredible. My good. again, it's just a very small, it's a small mirror, but it's all good fun, mate. Oh dear me. Yep, he doesn't want to come in, as you can imagine. But, yeah, you will have no choice now. And there we are. And this one's a bit smaller, although he was as powerful as the others. This one's kindly shown his dorsal fin as well. Again, 2-3 pounds, I'd hazard a guess, but fish is a fish. And it's still good fun, and the chickpeas are still doing me proud. And guess which rod it is? It's the right one again. I'm not even speculating on this one, because the last time I did that I was telling you it was a big one, and it wasn't. This one feels a little bit different, but again, I'm not even going to bother. It feels a bit heavier and sluggish, but it's very hard to tell. It does feel a better fish. It's not massive, I don't think it's massive fish, but I've lost it. I do think that was the bigger fish, but oh dear, what happened there, my friend? Oh, there's the answer. It looks like I foul-hooked him. There was a scale then. So my left-hand rod, I've just catapulted right off that corner. I'm literally right on the edge of the corner there, and I've just fed out the some yellow chickpeas, just catapulted them out that direction. I'm astonished that that left-hand rod has had nothing all day. I've just lost the fish. It took me under the bushes. I've got it out. I've got everything back, but sadly, yeah, he got away. I didn't have a chance to even get the camera on it. It was so fast and furious. Well, you're not going to believe this. So I dropped the left-hand rod just down the margin on yellow chickpeas. Put a few yellow chickpeas. Bear in mind that rod hasn't gone all day. My phone rings from my business call. The rod goes round. Wait until you see this. Bear in mind the average size fish I've had today. Wait until you see this fish. It's incredible, and it's the first one I've had on the yellow chickpeas today. See you in a bit. So, isn't life strange? You move the rod down the margin, maybe 2 meters from where I've been having it all day, put some yellow chickpeas round it, sprinkle it round, and this goes. Then, to top it all, I have a really important phone call at the same time. So I've got a phone one I've got a phone in one ear and a rod in the other, and I managed to get him in. Hence I didn't have a chance to get the camera on for you, so I do apologise about that. However, not a bad fish, and from what I've seen in here, there's a lot bigger than this. Anyway, I'm going to put him back and see if we can get perhaps 1 or 2 more before I call it a day. Fantastic. See you in a bit. I've just been googling cheap dry chickpeas. So here's an example. Avocado, £2.25 for a kilo. It's a place called Bamford's, which, by the way, I think I'm going to do this. 20 kg, £18.59p. Now just get your head round that for 1 minute. That's a serious saving over the long term, because you know as well as I do, and I'm not saying anything against chickpeas and things like that. Sorry, boilies. Of course I'm not. But what I am saying is, you've now got a bait that's tough, strong, that's cheap, that you can flavour in whatever you want, whatever you want to do, you can do it, and it's going to cost you next to nothing. I think I'll have to speak to the wife when I get home and say maybe that 20 kg, I think that's going to be a buy for me, 100%. So we're in the dying minutes now for this. I'm literally, I wouldn't say quite 3/4 backed, but we're getting on for it. But the raisins are still on the right hand side. Well, the raisin is on the right hand side, and the left hand rod, I've decided to put it out towards the island for one last cast, even though that island has been my nemesis all day today. And the weird thing is, and I keep saying this, there's fish in that area 100% near that island, and yet I've had a few liners, but absolutely nothing's took that bait. So question is, I suppose, will the right hand rod with a raisin go, or the left hand rod go, or neither? Well, I did my best. Nothing happened with those two rods either side in the end. Left rod had a couple of knocks, went to the island, nothing happened. Put it back down the margin, had a couple of hits straight away, nothing. Right hand rod with the sultanas, not the raisins, Matt. Well, again, few little knocks, nudges, just died off, to be honest with you. These things happen. Have I enjoyed today? I blooming have. I've enjoyed every part of today. I love coming onto waters I've never fished before, especially when those chickpeas have done me proud. It's going to be so much easier, quicker and cheaper now. And I know that with that chickpea now, it's done and dusted for me. There's definitely feel that I could cast that 1,000,000 miles away and I'll clip on a clip and it'll still be good. That's how confident I am with that new method. And yeah, really happy. Don't forget, as I mentioned to you earlier, we've now got a Cookies Fishing Capers Facebook page. There's only me on it and one other at the moment, but it's been launched literally a day or so ago. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I certainly have. I think it's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed it. We've caught, we've lost fish. It's been a really eventful day, and I've never fished this pool in my life. So I have got more videos coming. I'm going to do another video in 2 or 3 days time, and I hope you stay tuned. I hope you've liked today, because if you have, you know what's coming. If you like what you've seen, hit the like button, and if you want to see more, smash that subscribe. Thanks for watching.